Hey guys, so today I just watched the latest Disney Plus movie, a little late, Descendants: The Rise of Red, in which the daughter of Queen of Hearts and Cinderella, or Bridget and Ella, Princess Red and Princess Chloe, yeah, um, are invited to the Oradon Prep, which is who, in which Uma, the daughter of Ursula, that you gotta remember her name, is now in charge of the school. But the Queen of Hearts wanted revenge for especially on Cinderella for what she did on school. And but then when uh, Red sentenced Cinderella, um, Chloe and Red have a little bit of a fight, which caused them to travel to all the way to the past when the events of why Queen's Heart's Revenge happened, where they meet up a young Bridget and a young Ella, and they become friends. Meanwhile, some of the villains, like the Ursula's sister, a young Captain Hook, and a young Maleficent, a younger Hades, are have some other evil plans for themselves. And so, if you see my review of the first three movies, you know that I thought they were okay. I thought Descendants 3 was my favorite of the three. I thought they were funny, but they were mostly kind of okay movies. So I went to this movie. I did not see any trailer of it, though I saw one commercial of it, and I went to watch this movie knowing nothing about it. And I honestly thought it was interesting. One, I think this is probably the best produced Descendants movie. The film looks looks gorgeous. The costumes are well done, probably better than the ones from the original three, especially with Maleficent now looking better than the one from Descendants 1. Um, and though I think Ursula's sister looks a little too similar to Uma, I think they should have make more differences to each other. But the costumes on Red and Chloe look great and does capture the colors of their mother, and that's very awesome. Um, I do think the effects, especially on the one on the knight and the statue owl, are better than the dragons from Descendants 2 and 3. Um, and I do thought the lining of it uh, but matches the tone of the movie, and it make the movie feels like it has a true budget. It feels like the first three movies, well, they have put a lot of effort on the costumes and some of the schools and other stuff like the ships. This movie feel like they put more effort, especially during like the wood scene with the where the Perfect Revenge song sets up, as well as the place they go on. The school is probably bigger budgeted. The Wonderland that Princess Red and Queen of Heart lives looks incredible with all the redness to it, and also some of the plate like the kingdom and like the some of the set pieces in there look very impressive. I really like how they do it. Um, and I also really love uh uh how they were trying to tell a more mature story. Well, because while sometimes that doesn't work, sometimes it does too. And this one kind of does because it tries to tell like a mother and daughter story where the daughters are trying to find a way back in time to make one of their mothers good again. And it was similar to Back to the Future. It is for different reasons, and the way they do it is different. And I do thought the dynamic and friendship between Chloe and Red was kind of well set up, where they kind of like did not like each other at first, but the more they hang out together, is they become best friends. Because well, at one hand, it kind of feels lame that they don't want to make one Descendants who are the son of the villains, not villains, as like main characters, not like as the main antagonist, like the lead character. But I think they did a good job with Princess Red, where they make her a very sympathetic character in it, where she had a hard time with Chloe for a while, but then becomes best friends and lives a happier life at the end. Um, and I really love the songs, probably better than the first three, cause my complaint with the previous three is that few of them feels like music video songs, and there are only two songs in it that feel a little bit like that, but mostly feels like an actual musical song to it. And it really works with the tone of the movie, and it really works as a musical Disney film in general. And I love listening to them while watching the movie. They were really good, and the singers and the actors in it are really good singers in it. Did a good job for the most part, but they did a solid job. I won't give away the ending, but I think it was a very bittersweet end to it, just by what happened and just how it gets result, how it happens. It was kind of oh, it really was. Um, and I thought the Queen of Hearts treatment was kind of interesting because she's not campy or weird like the ones from Descendants, the first movie, and it took her seriously. And her younger self and younger Ella are not so bad because they're not like bullies or like morons to lead characters. They were trying to be friends, and they did a good job on it. The actors in it, and they had some good times with Red and Chloe. And I thought the villains were very. They're not like the best villains. Like Uma is probably my favorite in Descendants 2. But I think the villains were okay at best. We're okay. They're not my favorites, but they're better than Maleficent from the first movie. Um. So yeah, I also love how they address like the absence of the original cast in the beginning, especially Carlos, who fortunately died before the events of the third movie because of actual tragic events surrounding the actor. I thought that was solid enough. Do I wish there was a cameo of it? Is I think they did a good job addressing it. Um. So yeah, and I thought Uma had a decent presence in there as well. Um. Yeah, I also thought Professor Merlin was kind of funny for a little bit when he showed up in it. So yeah. Honestly, I really like Descendants Rise of Red. I think it's probably the best Descendants movie along. Probably better than Descendants 3, honestly. Really is. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts.